Om Sri Sai Ram, Om Sri Sai Nathaya Namaha, Om Sri Sai Parabrahmane Namaha. Today we will talk about a new series that is Teachings to Change Lives. These are the teachings of Sri Shirdi Sai, where he emphasized mainly the change that needs to be addressed to achieve different goals in spirituality. Without changing our lives, we're not going to reach our goal. That was the main focus of Sri Sai. So let us look into some of these principles. The main core principle behind Sai's teachings, that is the talk today. Sai's name is so pure, just by chanting the name will bring peace to mind. Sai means Sakshat Isvara, the divine God. Baba said that he is Parasakti, which means the universal energy. What is Parasakti? Whatever is beyond the three gunas, the characters of this universe. Sattva, Rajo, Tamo gunas. That is called as Parasakti. When this supreme energy, along with these three characters, takes a form, then we give a name to it. Why Sai's teachings are essential to life? Why they make us walk in a correct path? Let us see. Once, after the noon arati, when the people started returning home, Baba spoke some sweet words from his lips, and it goes like this. Wherever you are, and whatever you may be doing, always bear it in mind that I shall continue to be informed of the minutest details of your deeds. In this manner, as I am described, I dwell in the minds of all. I am in the hearts of all pervading. I am the Lord of all. I fill the entire creation, within and without, to the point of overflowing. This universe is directed by God, and I am the one who holds the reins. I am the mother of all beings. I am the equilibrium of the three gunas. I promote the activities of the senses. I am the creator, the preserver, and the destroyer. One who concentrates on me, for him nothing is difficult. But the moment he forgets me, Maya will attack him. Whatever is perceived is my image only, whether it be a worm, an ant, a poor wretch, or a king. This immeasurable universe, consisting of mobile and immobile things, these are the Baba's own image. So, like this, Sai himself told everybody who he really is, how we need to look at him, how we need to perceive him. Sai is an embodiment of all the godly characters. He is perfection. Sai wanted us to see his Saguna Rupa, that is the human form, but he also said that our focus should be on his Nirguna Rupa, that is the formless energy. What does he really mean? For this, we need to understand what guna means. We talked about those three gunas, right? Original meaning in Sanskrit is the inherent nature. We learn to see these gunas in different ways. These sattva, rajo, tamo gunas are mixed in various proportions with the different permutations and combinations. Depending on the ratio, our behavior manifests. The circumstances also bring about some changes in us. Baba wanted to teach us to see the world as it is. What this means? To understand this, only two things are essential. Faith, that is belief, And once we believe, we need patience to materialize that. This applies perfectly in our daily life. Now, let us see an example. We take milk, we add a little bit of water, like a few drops. This is not going to change much the way the milk looks. We cannot detect the few drops of milk that we put in. Then we add more water into it. Still milk is milk, and we cannot detect the water. If we mix more water, then one might say the milk is diluted. In our lives, we originally have milk in the form of God, soul, and the truth, the Satchidananda. What are we doing? Basically, we are adding too much of these three gunas. If we add sattva guna, it is like few drops of water. But we add a little bit of more water or too much of water, we're talking about rajo and tamo gunas. Then everyone can say that we are diluted milk. Even then, we feel that we are okay. This is a pity. So we have to realize that we are diluted with these obstructive qualities, which will hinder our happiness and block us from reaching our destiny. Sai taught us love, honesty, faith, patience, humbleness, truthful behavior, and service. If we take Sai Satcharita and devotees' experiences, we can see different angles where Baba tried to bring changes in their lives. He wanted them to change the way they behave and change their patterns and habits. Why he has to do this? This is very essential. He wanted us to experience our own nature that is pure bliss. If we deviate from our own nature, we suffer. This is nothing but an illusion that is called Maya. We are always presented with some choices in our lives. We have to assess them, and if we deviate, we need to get back to our original nature. We cannot get tempted by rajo or tamo gunas. If we experience pain in our lives, we have to visualize what qualities are disturbing us. Just by understanding this, suffering eases. Milk is always milk, no matter how much water is added. Our saints are called Paramahamsas. Hamsa means swan. They say that swan has the quality where it can separate milk and water. It can drink only milk, leaving water behind. The saints can separate these three gunas from this universal truth. They only take the truth. Baba taught us this great truth by simple words, stories, and making us experience the truth in various circumstances of life. Baba lived like us and experienced all the emotions. People saw him with all the characters a human being can experience. People could have misunderstood him being mad and emotional, but he always stayed in this truth that is called Satchidananda. He was omnipresent and omniscient. He showed all the qualities of God, and he was also in nirguna form, that is formless. Depending on our gunas, that is characters, past impressions, past deeds, and spiritual inclination, he appeared in that form. That's why people saw him as Lord Rama, Hanuman, Datta, Krishna, Vittal, and many other forms. He did not even present with a name. Mahasapati called him with a name called Sai. All forms and names are in him. He was able to love everyone, and there were no enemies. He wanted us to see him in animals, living and non-living things also. He even gave darshan as nirguna, that is formless like a light, to one of the devotees. So what can we say about Sai? Sai is everywhere, and he is that universal energy beyond all the characters. Like he said, he is the ultimate bliss. This is the core principle of Sai's teachings. This is what he wanted us to achieve. This is what he wanted us to feel as destiny. And this is what he wanted us to take to. So, Sai Bandhus always understand this core principle of Sai and behind his teachings. With this, we will conclude this satsang today. Om Sri Sai Ram, Om Sri Sai Nathaya Namaha, Om Sri Sai Parabrahmane Namaha, Om Sri Sachidananda Sadguru Sai Nath Maharaj Ki Jai.